What is going on, everybody out there in the Cardmunity? This is Eric back with Classic Cards, and today we're doing kind of a different video today. It's PC pickups, but it's not quite baseball cards. These are one thing I recently picked up or got. Basically, it was a Christmas present, and another thing I recently rediscovered from my childhood collection. So we're gonna go over them. Should be a quick one today. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and head over to the channel. Check out all the playlists we have, different videos, a lot there to see if you're new. So go ahead and check those out. Today, this is a book I got. This is Baseball the Right Way, it's called. It's by Clyde and Jarrett Wright. You can see this is Clyde. He played for the Angels. He had a year with the Brewers and the Rangers as well. Also played in Japan for a few years after that, and this is his son, Jarrett. So, pretty cool little bookmark here. And I got this as a Christmas present from my aunt. She works with a friend of Clyde Wright. He actually happened to be my pitching coach when I was a kid. And so there it is. He signed it there to me. To Eric, best of luck from Clyde Wright. This really means a lot to me. I used to love playing baseball. I had a good arm, so I was pitcher, third base, or some type of outfield, like left field or something. Mainly pitcher and third. I thought this was really cool, so I just kind of took a little information from the internet, off the internet about the book. I haven't read it yet, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. Like we said, Clyde Wright, he played for the Angels. He pitched total 10 seasons. I think 8 for the Angels. His nickname was Skeeter. He has a total of exactly 100 career wins, 667 strikeouts, career overall ERA of 3.5, and even in 1970, which was pretty much his best year for sure. He was an all-star. And actually a couple games before he pitched in the All-Star game, he threw a no-hitter. First no-hitter ever pitched in Anaheim Stadium, actually, July 3rd, 1970. So I thought that was pretty cool. This book is basically, I guess how Amazon puts it is, it's a father and son combination, which is rare in baseball. But no-hitters in baseball are rare. And I don't know if Jarrett ever threw a no-hitter, but I do know he was a major league pitcher as well. And it kind of, I guess, starts out with Clyde going from farm to, increasing in the levels of professional ball. And I guess he retires and picks up Jarrett's story, and he kind of takes the story from there. So I definitely look forward to that. Really, really cool. I never met Jarrett. I'm sure, if he was helping his dad out back in the day. He was there when I was a kid pitching. And a little bit of crazy information about this, which I thought was kind of cool. So Clyde Wright's no-hitter, basically how it went down was it ended with Sandy Alomar Sr. converting a Felipe Alou ground ball into a double play. Pretty simple enough, right? So, just like Clyde Wright, of course, Alomar had his sons, Sandy Jr. and Roberto, and Felipe Alou had Moises Alou as his son. Jarrett, of course, was Clyde Wright's son. And in 1977, all Jarrett, Sandy, and Moises played in the 1997 World Series. And so I thought that was pretty crazy. Multiple generations, passing down baseball and the love for the game and the passion. If you love baseball, you gotta love baseball cards too, right? So if you haven't read this book, I'm definitely gonna read it. Check it out. It says "As Told" by Brian Honea, but it lists the authors as Clyde and Jarrett Wright. If you're a big Indians fan, you might remember Jarrett. He actually, I believe, pitched. It was Game 7, I think, of the World Series in 1997. He started that game, so pretty young for 21 or 22-year-old, whatever he was. So that is a sweet PC pickups for me. Again, autographed, personalized to me from my childhood pitching coach, Clyde Wright. I'm still, I'm not up there in age all the way yet, so pitching could still be something in my future. Potentially working on, we'll see. So next thing, number 2, and the last thing today is Flippbooks. This one specifically, I believe, is a 2003 Flipbook. If you see this text like this and the font is like that, it's a 2003. If it looks a little older, those are 2002s. They also had upright ones, I think, with like an encoded chip with some sound or something in 2004. So that's pretty much as far as my research. Couldn't get too much info on this. 2002 to 2004. They're called Flippbooks, and it was a company called it was a company called Flippstixs, which made these Flippbooks by Flippstixs. Flippstixs, so if that makes sense. Kind of Flippstixs parent company, if you will, was Flippsports Inc. Basically, I saw football. I don't know if they did any other sports. And it lists it as, of course, a bunch of pictures of prominent baseball players and prominent times or prominent, instances, or and they list some as instructional, so it's kind of interesting. But obviously you can see they're mostly highlights, and this one I've always had as a kid. Don't know where I got it, not too sure. It's Shawn Green's 4 home run day. I know I've talked about that on the channel. If we pull a Shawn Green card, offhand comment about, oh, he hit 4 home runs in the day. One time. He also got a double in that same game. But this is the reason I remember it. It's this Flipbook 2003, and it looks kind of like this. So just kind of put your mindset into, frame of mind as a kid back in the day, getting this. Couldn't watch TV all the time, pretty much. It's not like today where you can watch games, baseball game, whenever you want. And you had this. I mean, look at that. You can flip it over. There's 2 on that side, 2 on this side, and you got Shawn Green hitting all 4 home runs there in one day. You can get it, real fast. You can slow it down, as it's, of course, frame by frame. Boom! All 4 in one day. Shawn Green, speaking of books, Shawn Green has actually written his own book. Kind of, instilling silence at 95 miles per hour, or whatever it's called. So that's kind of interesting. Shawn Green, I thought this was a little tidbit that we could share. They also have, trivia questions, and on the back there's answers. So information as a kid, but I just never got over how awesome these Flipbooks are. I don't know, this company definitely went out of business. I looked up some of their business information, and it said some of the stuff that they made was a series of CD-ROMs containing narration, highlights, and instructional information for various sports. So I bet some of us on YouTube can figure out a good reason why they're still not in business. Apparently some of these had, like the later years of 2004, had a chip and it had a sound, kind of maybe like those sports talk players. Which we'll be actually seeing in a future PC pickups video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know how many are in this set, maybe 15, 20. I think I've seen A-Rod, Pujols, Luis Gonzalez, Barry Bonds, Derek Lowe, kind of interesting, Derek Jeter, Mike Piazza, of course Shawn Green, Kurt Schilling, Ichiro, Jim Edmonds, Noma, Hideki Matsui, and Manram. So I'm sure there's a few others. Got his stats on the back, just kind of like the back of a normal card. But that is what we were sharing today. Not cards, but still some cool baseball things. I guess this is, a series of cards that you flip around if you want to stretch it that way. But hope you guys enjoyed. This, again, was just some PC pickups. This is not, I don't really PC Shawn Green, but this has been in my personal collection since I was a kid, probably since 2003. So as always, keep collecting, care about the cards and flip books and books and whatever. care about each other, most importantly, again, because it's a card community. And we'll catch you guys next time. See you later.